All right, as you can see, I'm going to be taking a trip here pretty soon. And I've got two bags. I've got my clothes bag and my camera bag. So I'm going to go through these. I pack light. These are both carry-on, and I travel carry-on only. We're going to be gone for 19 days, so let's see what I packed. I'm going to start with the clothes bag. Now, this is a Mateen 40-liter backpack bag. It's got packable straps that go right in here. Plus it's got the luggage holder. And then your straps just clip to these D-rings. I always love to have a carabiner on the outside somewhere. You've also got the compression right here. That's real cool. Another nice touch for that. And finally, you have a compression zipper. So I can expand this luggage to get more stuff in it. I haven't had any problems with carrying this on. And so it's allegedly 19 by 13 by 8. But of course, the more you stuff it, the bigger it gets. So I've got a dry bag right here. And inside I've got all the liquids that I carry. And they're in a TSA approved pouch. And I've just got some glass cleaner, some leave-in conditioner, and then the wipe, of course, the microfiber cloth. And that is all that's in there. That is all the liquids I carry. And that's all that's in here. I've got, and so that's it in here. I've got this sack with my luggage tag. It's got some personal information on it and my flashlight. So this is actually going to go in the main compartment, but it was just in there for now. So that's all that's in there. One of the things that I love about this backpack is that all of the zippers come together in a single spot. And I have this little S hook. Who's it from? Night Eyes. This little S hook. And I can hook all the zippers together for security, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, they all come together and they all hook to this. And actually this has a little lock on it to make it even more secure. So anywho. Okay, second compartment. This is kind of dumb, but you'll see later on. I've got an HDMI cable and a super long USB-C cable. There's more room in here. It's got some pockets for organization and whatnot. A small half pocket here. You can stick a laptop in. It goes all the way to the bottom of the bag. I just don't, I'm not carrying a laptop right now. So now the main compartment. All right, first bag is 4 shirts, 2 pairs of pants, a pair of shorts, and my evening clothes, my pajamas. So I just wear a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. Another dry bag with flip-flops inside for walking around the hotel, things like that. This bag is full of toiletries. We'll get to that. There's a packable backpack right there. So when I'm out and about, and if I accidentally get too many souvenirs, which I'm not prone to do, but if I accidentally do, or if I just need to walk around town with a backpack, then this is just a packable backpack. I've got another dry bag in here, plus another plastic sack for laundry or groceries or whatever it is that I need to do. But it's always nice having something to go around that that doesn't take up a whole lot of room, but allows you to expand your capacity by quite a bit. This is some microphone stuff, and you'll notice my camera bag if you've ever watched the channel. This is the one that I walk around with, but it's too small to pack everything in, and it's too big and bulky and doesn't fold down. So I just have to pack it in the main bag. And inside this is, you know, all my camera stuff. I've got my microphones, got some microphone stuff. I've got my blower, and that's all I've got in this compartment. And in this compartment, I have underwear, socks, towel, microfiber towel. Love this Sea to Summit. These things are so handy because they unzip, they roll up real tight. This is like a 40 by 60 towel. I don't remember exactly. It's the extra large, I think. Anyway, yeah, extra large, 30 by 60. Okay, so this is a 30 by 60 microfiber towel. And I went ahead and stuck wrapped a microfiber washcloth around that too. And it all fits nicely into the sack. And it's easy to roll up and get to fit in here. Very nice. Love this thing. This is beautiful travel sized umbrella. So honestly, I was considering whether or not to keep the container around it, and I thought, you know, if I'm got this out and it's a little bit damp or something and I need to put it away, I can just put it back in here without it getting the rest of my suitcase wet. Okay, so towel, umbrella, 4 pairs of socks, and 4 underwears. All in my camera bag, the one that I carry with me. I've got 2 of these. I forget what you call them. I'll post it down. I'll put it in the comments below, but these are super handy. They're bendable, and they hold their form pretty well, pretty strong. I've got, I think it's a pair of 32 inchers and a pair of 18 inchers. So these are just super handy for kind of random things. And then I've got this bag right here, which I use for my dirty laundry, just to keep the dirty laundry separate from all of the other stuff. Okay, and then this bag here, got some laundry detergent, dry bag for my soap. Just, you know, you never know if you're going to need some soap sometime, and a little Pepto for indigestion if I get some. So that's what's in there, and a couple of desiccant packs. So that is my main suitcase. And it all, oh yeah, right. Okay, we were going to go over that. So one of the things that I've really worked hard on as far as my travel kit goes is I have tried to get everything away from being like a plug-in type of thing. So everything that I've got here is USB-C with batteries and whatnot. And first thing first is my travel charger. It's got the 3 different, plus these twist for Australia, which is real nice. And this is the 75 watt version of the Vintar. And none of this is sponsored, by the way. And it's got PD plus 2 other USB-C ports and 2 USB-A ports. This thing has worked out well. And I broke it in the house. And it works fantastic. Okay, there's my other bag. I've got some dry shampoo here and you know, shampoo just takes the oil off your head anyway. And so these are just little, almost like carbon papers, almost, but they're clay and whatnot, and you just rub them on your scalp and it gets the oil off. Pretty handy. This is a soap bag that, you know, I just stuck my soap in and stick it in that. And I don't even have to take the soap out. I just scrub up with this thing right here. Okay, toothpaste tablets. Love these things. Takes a minute to get used to them, but you know, once you do, you're good. Clippers, bobby pins, some cough drops, and some floss, little emery board, and that's all that's in here. Great pillbox. I don't have any medications really, just multivitamin and calcium because I don't drink milk really. It's just, I don't even think about it. Hairbrush, real nice. You know, just pops right out. Detangling hairbrush. It's got a mirror. You just pop that back, boom, done. Okay, some more of those S hooks that I was telling you about. Great little things. Cables. Oh, and USB-C charger that I bought for my toothbrush, which is right here. And this is a clothesline. This is super handy for when you do your laundry in your motel room. Love this thing. And USB powered razor. You know, because I still grow hair on my face. It goes from the top of your head to the bottom of your face. The rest of my pills for 19 days. And oh, this holds the head to my toothbrush. So it's just an old prescription bottle. And you just stick it in there so it doesn't gunk other things up. And that's it. That is everything that goes in there. In fact, I'm going to throw a flashlight in here. The strap. Duh. Alrighty. Nothing in here breaks or anything. Everything's real durable, so I'm not afraid of squishing things or what needs to happen to get these things done. This thing is 30 bucks. And I'm going to get the smaller, I'm going to get the 27 liter, just to try and reduce the amount of stuff that I got. But that's what I got right now. So that's what I'm using. This goes on here. And that's that. Okay, camera bag. Boom. Love this thing. This is from CPC. I had a bigger bag of theirs for I've had a bigger bag of theirs for several years, and I just absolutely love the bag, the design, everything like that. Found this on eBay for, I don't know, 20 bucks. And tripod. Found this on eBay for 20 bucks. And while it's not exactly the same, and it's definitely smaller, which I really like, I just love this bag because it's durable, it's water resistant, it's got great zippers. It's the YKK zippers. No, ARK zippers. Anyways, so I've bought some things where these little stainless, not stainless, I don't know, maybe they are, but they're kind of a pain in the butt to get off, which is kind of why I got them. But they're just these things, and they screw together like that. But it protects my zippers when I'm traveling. And they all go together to form an even bigger loop. Okay, outside pockets. I have 3 camera batteries, 3 GoPro batteries, international plugs for my battery bank. So I'll be going to 2 different places with 2 different plugs, so international plugs for that. When I show you this, it came with the international plugs plus the Australian plug, so really cool. Seemed like a good deal. And it also came with this, where you plug it into the USB-A, and you've got, what is that, Firewire and USB-C. So that's all for the power bank. Batteries, power bank. And last but not least, the charger for my GoPro batteries. And in this pocket, I've got 5-port USB-C hub with the HDMI, and these are the switchable ones, so you could turn them on and turn them off. It's kind of neat, pretty cool. And I've also got the Hollyland box for my mics. So that's what goes in that pocket. Hokey doke, this outer pocket has a bunch of crap in it. I like my water to taste like something, so I get these packets of instant coffee, and that's what I use. Cables for charging, the power supply for my computer, my notebook, the cloth to clean my notebook, the pen for my notebook, chargers for my camera batteries, and batteries for my Olympus waterproof, and this for that. And that's that pocket. Okay, this pocket over here. Okay, I've got NetGator, which is a beautiful blindfold, mouth cover, keeps your hair in order. Love this thing. And this is an old cheap one, which kind of rolls down, which you might think is not a good thing, but man, it works wonderful to block the sunlight out of your eyes. All right. This is one of those Fakos. I bought one of those kits. Like I tell you, never to buy. Bought one of those kits way back when I got my first camera, real camera. And so it's one of those fake Gorilla things. It's definitely not as good as one of those Gorilla things, but it does the job, and it holds my light. I haven't even taken the sticker off. I've used this 1,000 times. Still haven't taken the sticker off of this. Another card holder, and earphones with the dual plug for when you want to use those on the airplane. Okay, a spare camera cap. Actually, not spare, that's the camera cap, but now that I have the Viltrox 28, I don't even really need that much anymore. Some batteries, because why not? A mask, just in case, you never know. Cleaning cloth. More cleaning cloths. This is an intervalometer, so you can do all kinds of stuff with this. If you're familiar with these sorts of things, this was really inexpensive. These things, I love these. I love these. And if this ever breaks, I'm going to get another one. Even though my camera has an intervalometer, I can do handheld, shutter release, and things like that. I just love it. Okay, USB stick for sharing stuff, and another USB stick for sharing stuff, and that's in that pocket. Okay, guess what? Another carabiner. Yeah. Okie doke. In here, portable keyboard with mouse pad. Love this thing. And this is Sammer's. And another thing that I love about this is you can connect it to 3 different computers. So I can connect the computer I've got in here, the one upstairs, the one downstairs. This thing is great. And let's see what else is in this pocket. There's that power supply I was telling you about. The 10,000 milliamps, it's airline approved. And your international stuff goes on it just like that. Boom, plugs right in. And when you're in America, just folds out, plugs into the wall. fantastic. Love this thing. It's got the mag stuff and all that. Earplugs. Oh my gosh, flat flush mount earplugs. So I know those are going to come in handy. That's the Viltrox 28. That's the TT Artisan 27. And a portable speaker. This actually has a microphone in it too, but nice little Bluetooth speaker. So like when I'm watching movies, for example, if I've got my monitor with me, which I'm not taking this time, it doesn't put out a lot of sound. So this puts out a lot of sound. So I can just Bluetooth it right into the computer, which is right here. This is way cool. Yeah, so the power supply is right there. You got full USB-C capability, SD or TF card slot, dual HDMI, plus some ports, mainly a quieter. I love this thing. And the power supply is 100 to 240, so you're good anywhere in the world. Love it, love it, love it. I think I've shown you these before, but this is my Olympus tough waterproof camera. I've had this since 2016. It's not good on batteries. It chews them up pretty fast, but man, this thing is so pocketable and durable, and I can't say enough about this Olympus tough camera. It's just, I love it. Okay. And then there's that Nikon, which I made the video about earlier, which you can see, I think, right there. And I've also included a couple of batteries, because you don't leave your batteries in the camera. You just don't. And then the Tamron, the 28-200. Okay, and then the Sony, the camera. Now, I haven't been exercising the 28-70 Sony lens on very much, but I was looking it up, and this is, I don't know if you call it weather sealed, but it's definitely weather resistant. So it's dust and water resistant. So I'm going to take this out and I'm going to use this lens. And that's what I took to Nevada, and it worked out really well in the weather. So that's the camera bag. And now we'll just put it all back together. And that's it. Put these back on and I am good to go. That is it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that helps you out. So that's everything I'm taking with me. Going for 19 days, visiting or staying in 5 different cities, visiting probably 8 different cities. So man, I'm really stoked for this trip, and I will have lots and lots of videos when I get back. All right. Let's put in the reps. I'll see you out there.